We'll visit the newly reopened Ginger Man in Water Street. We'll check out movie night at Lee Park, and we'll launch our new series, Staycation Irving, with a tour of the Four Seasons Resort and Club. All this and more coming up About Town. Hello, everyone, and welcome to About Town. I'm Kathy Whiteman. We're so glad you could join us for a visit with Michael Whiteside about virtual events coming up to support the DFW Humane Society. And we'll have a preview of the entertainment series of Irving's 2020-2021 season. As always, we'd love for you to send us your feedback. Tell us about events going on around the community, interesting people we should profile, or stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. If you've been missing your favorite Ginger Man beverage and eats, take heart. They're open and ready to welcome you back with health protocols and tasty menu items in place and ready to go. Susan Stevens has the story.
We're excited to reopen.
After a temporary close, the Ginger Man Los Cleanest located at Water Street is back with some brand new menu items.
We rolled out some new beers recently. We have a great new IPA from Brooklyn East India IPA. We got a good new lager, Roar Original, so some crisp, refreshing things. Some new frozen drinks, which we're super excited about. They have been just selling out every day because people come in, they sit on the patio, they get a couple frozen drinks, a good beer, just talk the day away. We have a couple new menu items too, actually. We have some summery tacos that we just got out, a pesto BLT, a new salad too.
The pub features a new menu and new safety precautions.
So every day when we come into work, the first thing we have to do is pass a temperature check. And then we have a lot of other things in place too, just for the safety of the guests and also the employees. We have to wear masks, of course. We have a variety of sanitation just protocols that we follow throughout the day, starting with a deep clean in the morning. We sanitize the taps and more, really sanitation guidelines plus more here at the Ginger Man.
Tables are spaced out to create an automatic social distance, and sanitation stations have been placed all around.
So we have a lot of hand sanitizers out. We're sanitizing the tables all the time with those spray bottles over there.
The Ginger Man is following all the CDC guidelines, keeping customers safe while offering an eclectic menu by their waterfront dining.
We have a great atmosphere to begin with. It's really the most fun place I've been in Las Colinas. If I didn't work here, I would hang out on our patio, for sure. People come here in the evening and they'll just stay here all evening, chatting away. In addition to that, you chat over a great beer. We have an amazing beer selection. So anyone who likes beer, for sure this is their place, but also a good wine and cocktail selection, great food menu to go with the beer.
The Ginger Man Los Cleanest looks forward to once again serving the community. For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
The Ginger Man is located in Water Street at 5250 North O'Connor Road, Suite 146. Learn more at thegingerman.com/Las-Colinas. Irving Parks and Recreation has been coming up with all kinds of creative ways to help Irving families get out of the house and have fun safely. The latest is a series of outdoor movie nights at Irving's recreation centers that take you back to the good old days of drive-in movies. We visited Lee Park to check it out.
The big screen is inflated, the projector is set up, and the audio is ready for Irving Parks and Recreation's Friday night drive-in movie series.
It started off at Mustang Park Recreation Center originally. We ran it for 3 years, so we decided to expand it as a citywide event to have more outreach for the community. We're doing it every Friday all the way through October 9th, and we're featuring every single rec center in the city of Irving, including Heritage Park.
Tonight's series is hosted by Lee Park Recreation Center. To maintain social distance, the parking lot is spaced out and guests can stay in their car to listen to the movie.
We're transmitting the movie via FM radio, so people can listen to it through their car.
As it turns dark, cars begin to pool up. They are then guided to their designated spots and begin watching tonight's movie, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
We try to focus on family-oriented movies to basically get more families out and about.
Other films featured in the series include Disney's Onward and The Good Dinosaur. These films give families a chance to get out of the house and spend quality time together.
With COVID going on, everybody's been stuck inside, as we know. So this is the perfect opportunity to kind of come out in a safe manner, to stay in your car, but still come outside, Maybe put your window down, enjoy a little bit of the breeze while you get to enjoy the movie in the comfort of your own car.
Bring your own snacks and gather with loved ones as you share an evening under the stars while watching a feel-good family movie. For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
The Friday night movie series continues through Friday, October 9th. The events have been very successful and are actually sold out, but you can learn more at cityofirving.org and click the Parks and Recreation webpage. The entertainment series of Irving is gearing up for their 65th season, and Johnny Pegues and Alan Connor join me with some details. It is great to virtually see you guys. Thanks for zooming in, so to speak.
Thank you, Kathy. We are so glad to be here.
It is great to be here. Thank you.
Great to see you both. So, Johnny, before we take a look at the next season coming up, you guys have gotten innovative and you've gone virtual for a couple of your concerts. Tell us a little bit about them.
Well, thank you for that, Kathy. Yes, we have. We decided as a board that we should make sure our season ticket holders and our other patrons got to see the last two concerts, since we had to push them back due to the various issues with the virus and distancing and everything. We couldn't have people in the auditorium. So we decided that we would film those and put them on our website and let our subscribers know that they could go there and watch them as often as they wanted to. And it worked out very, very well. We've got 2 shows up on the website, and they are just phenomenal.
Well, I know that I'm a little bit biased about one of them, but I did have an opportunity to see the other, and you're right, they are both fantastic. So congratulations to you for, finding a way to make this still work, because as difficult as this period is, we need the arts right now. So bravo.
Thank you.
So, Alan, I want to ask, from the perspective of someone who is also on the board at Entertainment Series of Irving, you're known in the community throughout the country as a wonderful entertainer, but COVID put a damper on everything. How has it affected your performance schedule?
The live entertainment genre has basically died over the last 6 months. It's just been terrible. Now, having said that, it has given us a good chance to go in and put together new material and shows and things like that. But as far as live, it's kind of hurt this year.
Yeah, but that's such a good point, because even the most prolific artists need time to create to create new music, to create new shows. And, you're talking about making lemonade out of lemons. So bravo. I think that's great.
That's right.
So, Johnny, let me ask, when you guys are able to all be back together again, what's the plan going forward? I know the Art Center has put some health protocols in place, and you guys have actually, in creating the shows that you did, had to observe those. Tell us a little bit about all that.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, when we were doing the videos for the performances that you mentioned earlier, we had to observe the protocols, wear our masks, make sure everyone had their temperature taken as they came in, and that kind of thing. Going forward, we've discussed with the Art Center at great length regarding what we will do for a live show. As I understand it, the restrictions are for 25% ticket sales at this point in time, which lets us have most of our season subscribers in the building once they let us back in. But we also have to have temperature checks at the door. Everyone has to wear a mask, those kinds of things. So we're looking forward to getting back in the theater and hoping that people will brave the elements, as it were, and come out and celebrate with us.
Well, I'm thinking, because the quality of the shows that you guys always put on, and people are desperate to get out and do some things, so it won't surprise me at all if you sell all of that 25% out. Alan,
yes, ma'am.
Tell us what we can expect when your performance comes back around. I know we don't know the date yet for sure, but what do you have planned?
Well, there will be no social distancing on stage. Okay, so my band is going to be there. What we try to do, and what we've always tried to do, is make sure that people are entertained. We do what I call a Las Vegas style show, which is a throwback to 30 years ago. We do a lot of 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. We do a tribute to the Beach Boys, tribute to Motown, tribute to the 60s. So it's just good live entertainment, and what I do like about the entertainment series is that it's a night that you can go out and have dinner and then come to a show like you did in the old days. And it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and I know that when we get an opportunity to see your show, it's going to be so much fun because you guys put on a great show. So, Johnny, let me ask you before we wrap up, can you give us a couple of highlights from the upcoming 65th season?
Oh, I can. We have some fabulous entertainers this year. I could go through the whole list, but I'd like to point out, for one thing, we have Jason Coleman coming, who is the grandson of Floyd Kramer, the piano player. And he is bringing with him Megan Traylor, who is the niece of Chet Atkins. It's a wonderful, wonderful performance. We have, of course, Craig Parker coming back in January as Elvis. And then we have the Quaby sisters in May, who are a Grammy-winning progressive swing trio of sisters, and they're just incredibly talented. So we're looking forward to some great, great shows.
Well, that's outstanding, and hopefully we'll all be together in Carpenter, socially distanced as appropriate. But looking forward to Alan's show and everything else you guys have coming up this season. Thanks so much for being here with me today.
It was a pleasure to talk about our season coming up. We're really excited about it.
Thank you for having us on. We're really excited about this.
Folks, the maybe date for Alan's concert might be October 16th, but I'll tell you where you can go and find out for sure. Go to entertainmentseries.com for more information.
After this person. And clear.
Now. There's a camera there, and there. Cash. No, any order.
This is not a cheap tie. Most people want to be cajillionaires. That's the dream. That's how they get you hooked. Hooked on sugar, hooked on caffeine. Ha ha ha, cry, cry, cry. Me, I prefer to just skim.
So do I.
February, March, April?
We may have to pay in installments.
Rent is an installment. It's a monthly installment.
Evan Rachel Wood plays Old Dolio. Yes, that's her name, given by her incredibly insensitive con artist parents who have trained her to swindle, scam, and steal at every opportunity. The family of three are content with their lifestyle until they meet Melanie, a vibrant and charming stranger they convince to join in on their next scam. Suddenly, their world is turned upside down.
My favorite movies are the Ocean 11 movies. This is exactly the kind of thing that I've been wanting.
So what do your parents do, hon? Hun, you've never called me that. But you could if it was a job, though, right?
The story is original, touching, funny, and it goes places you won't expect. Wood is wonderful as Old Dolio, a stoic, lonely, and strange young woman who's obsessed with the fact that she was never held as a baby. It's heartbreaking to see her longing for warmth and tenderness from her parents. Though they are tough to love as characters, both Richard Jenkins and Deborah Winger do a great job as Old Dolio's parents, showing no real emotion towards anything except for money. And Gina Rodriguez ignites every scene she's in with her charisma.
So you want us to be false, fakey people. We don't make pancakes or wrap up little birthday presents or call you sweetheart or baby or do a little dance.
The humor in the film is very dry, and I'm not going to lie, it's a weird movie. But there's a lot of great themes about learning to love yourself and the benefits of a loving friendship. Cajillionaire is a quirky, uplifting story that will make you appreciate the kindness and affection you receive from anyone who truly cares about you. Cajillionaire hits theaters on September 25th. For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
If you're lucky, you'll get crushed, and then you just die right then and there.
Cajillionaire opens September 24th in local theaters. If you really just want to get away from it all, but the idea of getting on an airplane makes you a little queasy, not to worry, we've got the answer. Susan Stevens visited the Four Seasons Resort and Club, and she brings you this tour and info on some timely deals in the first installment of our new series, Staycation Irving.
Experience a slice of paradise right in our own backyard.
Welcome to the Four Seasons.
It may not be safe to travel right now, but Irving has multiple stunning and safe staycation options. The Four Seasons in Las Colinas offers guests a resort-style experience.
Four Seasons as a company has been around almost 60 years. We have 117 hotels globally now. And we've always distinguished ourselves through our service and our people. That's no different here in Las Colinas.
The main building's guest rooms have limited availability between midweek and weekends. But you can stay at one of the many Four Seasons villas any day of the week.
They're very spacious. They're on the first and second floor. They're about 500 square feet. Very popular with families. As you can see behind me, we have beautiful views of the golf course. You'll either see the golf course or the pool. For this time of year, this is what people are looking for. It makes you feel like you're far, far away, even though you're within Irving, Las Colinas.
Your visit is enhanced by the luxurious amenities and scenic surroundings.
The spa is open to hotel guests, to our members, and the local community. We're pretty much available to manicures, pedicures, haircuts, massages. We have 2 golf courses, one that's accessible to hotel guests when they stay with us. It's a TPC. We have a very large sports facility. It's about 170,000 square foot of athletic space. Within that, we have racquetball, squash, indoor tennis, outdoor tennis, TRX, surf set, and a fitness facility where we made sure that we again are trying to do it right under the current circumstances. So our team spends a lot of time disinfecting machines between use. We made sure that we took every other piece of equipment out of order so people have 6 feet between them.
After working up a sweat, you can cool down with some cocktails by the pool. And on Fridays and Saturdays, there's live music for both guests and the public from 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. But your stay is not complete until you've tried the gourmet food at Four Seasons' signature restaurant, Law.
Law stands for Land, Air, and Water, which is featured on our menu. We have Texas beef, we also have poultry on the menu, and seafood as well, and beautiful vegetables, of course.
The vegetables are grown at the resort's garden.
I try to incorporate all the ingredients in our menu. So I feature a pasta with garden zucchinis and tomatoes, and also shrimp. So we roast the zucchinis and the tomatoes and toss that with the Texas olive oil with the pasta together and garnish it with the shrimps. It's very popular, very light, particularly for the hot season we have right now.
Four Seasons offers fine dining, entertainment, and quality service while still following all the CDC guidelines.
First and foremost, we spent more time cleaning the rooms and making sure that we use black lights, we use all the right chemicals. We're guided by a global, well-recognized health institution, and they advise Four Seasons around the world on what's the right thing to do in everything that we do, from PPE to the chemicals that we use, so how we should interact with each other, with our guests. We have an amazing app with Four Seasons that's been recognized in the tech world as really a wonderful tool to stay connected with our guests prior to them arriving and while they're here. As you arrive, you will be greeted by one of our doormen, and you'll be asked a few questions, and then we'll ask you to check your temperature. We'll ask you to wear a mask. And then from there on, we'll check you in, and you're on your journey to have a great experience here.
And be sure to take advantage of the resort's special packages.
The most popular ones that are right now selling is the weekday getaway package, which is basically we give you a 20% discount on your incidentals. You get free complimentary parking and a complimentary poolside cabana. And then the other one is our third night free that can be applied really any day of the week. It's very popular on weekends, and people are taking advantage of it to spend an extra day here.
You don't have to fly across the country to feel as though you're visiting a different part of the world.
I think we provide a bit of paradise close by in your backyard, and we see that most of our travelers are coming from within a 2-3 hour driving radius: Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana. And they tell us exactly that. We're happy to be here. We planned a trip to Spain, and it may not be Spain, but it's the next best thing to just be able to get away, relax, and enjoy a beautiful environment with great service.
For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.
The Four Seasons Resort and Spa is located at 4150 North MacArthur Boulevard. Learn more about their staycation deals at fourseasons.com/Dallas. The DFW Humane Society has been busy this year with a very successful virtual event, and Michael Whiteside joins me now to talk about some more fun ways to support the great work of DFW Humane Society. Great to see you, Michael. How's everything going?
It's great to see you too, Kathy. Everything's going great. I'm at home today. I'm on my side porch. I'm ready to talk about our next big virtual event.
Well, I think that you had some wonderful success once again with Clear the Shelters. And so now it's time to keep moving because these shelter pets will still need our help. So tell me about Wag, Walk, and Roll. See, I was able to do it at home.
That's fantastic. Yes, so typically, each year we have our walk event in the spring. This year, obviously, we weren't able to do our in-person event. So we're kind of switching it over to a virtual month-long walk event that we're calling Wag, Walk, and Roll at Home. And what we're encouraging people to do throughout the month of October, starting October 1st, is to just either walk, run, cycle, or even take cat naps if that's your thing, and become a fundraiser for DFW Humane Society. And just spend the month spreading the word about the animals and asking your friends and colleagues to make donations to help the pets that are in our care. And it's also a great timing because October is going to be Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. So we can focus a little bit on both the fundraising and the adoption aspect for all of our participants.
Well, I think that you've got a little something for everybody there, for the folks that are athletic and they want to get out and walk or run or cycle. But then you've got it for people like me, who I'm all about that cat nap. So
I agree. I'm totally in the cat nap category. So I will probably be trying to spend as much time as possible doing that in October.
So tell me how people can get involved in the event. Did they just come to the website and register?
Yes, if you just visit dfwhumane.com/wag, walk, roll, there's a registration form there. There is no fee to register unless you want to get a Wag, Walk, and Roll t-shirt. And then that'll be a registration that's at $10 that helps cover the cost of that t-shirt. But otherwise, it's free. Once you register, you'll get a link to set up your fundraising page, and then you can start sharing your fundraising page as soon as you register. Registration is open now, even though we're not really asking people to walk or cat nap until October. And that's when we would do the majority of our virtual events and kind of promotion through that month. But you can register and start fundraising now.
That is such a smart idea, and I hope that folks will immediately go to DFW Humane and check that out. So let's talk about why it's so important. Where is your greatest need right now for our shelter pets?
Right now, our biggest need really is our Guardian Angel Fund. We have about 8 animals on our Guardian Angel page right now. Some of those have gone home, but total, the cost of their procedures is about $8,600. And we still need about $7,000 of that to cover the cost that we've already incurred for taking care of those pets. And for those that don't know, the Guardian Angel Fund is a special fund that's for extensive medical care. So either heartworm treatments, surgeries for broken bones. So right now we could really use some funds to build up that fund to cover what we've already done, but then also have a buffer so that we can rescue additional pets that might need help.
That's wonderful, and it's so aptly named Guardian Angel. So this is an opportunity for everybody to be a guardian angel to some of these wonderful shelter pets and help you prepare, because it can happen again, as everybody knows, and so we want to be able to make sure that it happens. So folks, we want you to go to dfwhumane.com and register and get involved, because this is a wonderful opportunity for you to help and a wonderful opportunity for DFW Humane. One thing Texas is known for is its amazing variety of wildflowers. ICTN's own Bart Nestor is a very talented photographer, and he shares some of his work from a springtime visit to South Texas. You'll see bluebonnets, paintbrushes, and the unexpected. Here's a look and a list of refreshing things to do about town. Thank you, Bart. And that wraps up this edition of About Town. Thanks for joining us. Please be sure to tune in next time for a look at the Art Connection virtual member show, a visit with the Texas Tenors, and a preview of Dear Elizabeth, Mainstage Irving Las Colinas' season finale. Please keep practicing physical distancing and other important safety measures as we continue to support each other through this health challenge. We'll leave you tonight with a look at the Four Seasons Friday evening concert series. It's open to the public every Friday starting at 4:30 p.m. on their beautiful Agave Terrace patio. Great way to jumpstart a staycation. I'm Kathy Whiteman. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.
There's flies in the kitchen, and I can hear them buzzing, but I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just